For this lesson, for standard 4.OA.1, we are working on interpreting a multiplication equation as a comparison. These sometimes can really confuse students, so you want to make sure you understand what words and phrases mean multiply and what words and phrases mean equal to. And in case you don't know, when we see phrases is just a group of words that aren't a complete sentence. So let's take a look. I'm not going to go over these. Let's just start reading them. These comparisons are written as sentences. So 45 is, and if you look up here, whenever you see is, you know that that means equals. Just like if I said to you 2 plus 2 is 4, we know that is means equals. So 45 is 3 times, 3 times, and if you look over here, times, we know that, 3 times something, times means to multiply, as many as 15. So you can see I wrote 3 times 15. If you wanted to double check this, you really could just multiply to get it. I think part of the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that students get this confused is because it's backwards, right? The product, which is the answer of a multiplication problem, as you see here, is first instead of being at the end. But it's just because of the way that it's written. So let's keep going. The product, oh, I just told you that, of 3 and 5 equals 15. So this part, and remember when I write, it would be great for you to write also. Equals, those are kind of saying the same thing. So we know we're going to equal 15. And then the product of 3 and 5 equals 15. So the 3 and 5 are making. When we go to the grocery store, we buy products. We buy something that someone put a bunch of ingredients to create something. And so when we put 3 and 5 together, it creates a product of 15. So 3 times 5. Okay? And always, you guys, if you're feeling confused, you can rewatch a section that was confusing to you. So hopefully that helps you though. Think of that you buy products at the store. 6 groups of 8 is equal to 48. So I always look for the equal or the is first to help me. So 6 groups of 8 is equal to 48. 6 groups of 8. If I look up here for my hints, groups of, so that means I'm going to do 6 times 8 equals 48. Okay? So groups is another hint of multiplication, and then here's our equal. Okay? You can go to the next page. Okay, 63, oh, there's our good friend is, and look, it's even, oops, it's equal. So we're going to do 63 is equal to 7 times as many as 9. So that's that one was pretty straightforward. The product of 8 and 7. Again, the product is when we're combining 8 and 7. So that means 8 times 7 is 56. So these are, and we're comparing. So that's why we're doing it this way. That, especially like this one up here, 7 times as many as 9. We're comparing that 63 is, if you have just 9, it's going to be 7 times as much. Okay? All right. 4 groups of 5 items is the same as. There's our equals. That's always the easiest part for me. 20. 4 groups. Oh, groups is our signal of multiplication. 4 times 5. Very nice. Okay, 28 is, there's our equal sign, 28 is 4 times as many as 7, 4 times 7. 3 groups of 9 is the same as, so 3 groups of 9 is the same as 27. 3 groups of 9. 3 groups of 9 equals 27. So these are comparisons, and that was a pretty quick little video. Usually our videos are over 10 minutes, and this one is only 5. But hopefully you understand. If it felt too fast for you, again, you can always go back and rewatch. Maybe now that you've filled it out and you're not worrying about making sure you write the same things as me, you could go back and watch for understanding. But that's multiplying as a comparison.